that you need for this workshop. You need about a half dozen baskets, small baskets, not big, small, like 9-inch, 10-inch, 11-inch baskets, up to maybe 13 inches at the most. Some of them can have handles, some of them not. You may or may not want to get the cello wrap that goes with them. You don't have to. It's not necessary, but it helps you to understand it. So cello wrap for one. Now, if you just want to use the same basket over and over again, that's fine with me. I just as soon do that. I'm going to do it myself here. So one basket with a handle, one basket without a handle, and then enough cello to cover each one. You're going to want a big bow, about 8 inches, 10 inches. Big bow. Big, fancy bow. Make it yourself with big fat ribbon or whatever, foil ribbon, something like that. Or organza ribbon is good too. Or, any kind of bow you like. You'll need 2 bows if you're going to use, for instance, you might have a large and a small basket. You might have one that has a handle that is large, one that has a handle that's smaller, one that doesn't have a handle that's large, one that doesn't have a handle that's small. One that's deep would be good as well. If you want to try wine packaging, I'll show you how to do that. I have my wines going now, so you guys can order wines anytime you want to. And I'm going to start with a very wonderful Cabernet Sauvignon. And I'm going to put an art label on it. The art label will be limited in edition, and it will also be signed and numbered. And if I see enough interest in that, I'll go on to another wine which I have in mind, which is a Beaujolais. And then I will turn my attention to a white wine, and I will probably go with a Crystal Riesling, nice mountain wine. We have wonderful white wine vineyards here, wineries here. Problem is, I hate to visit them because of all that whining. You will need some twist-em ties about, 7-8 inches long, maybe 10 inches long, something like that, about this long, I don't know. Just twist them ties, you tie them and you twist them, you know what I mean? Put it around and twist it to tie it. You'll probably need some glue dot, probably about, maybe half an inch, big glue dots, big, about the size of your thumb joint, your first thumb joint, about that big, if you can find them that big, or as big as your small, but pretty big. So like 10 millimeters, 12 millimeters, 3/4 of an inch, half an inch for sure. Glue dots, D-O-T, glue dot. A roll of them you'll need. You will also need sharp scissors. You'll need some organza tape, about, if you want to make your own bows, you'll need a whole spool of it. If you want to make, if you just want to tie feet, maybe. What else are you going to need there? You will need a newspaper, a local newspaper. Doesn't have to be today's paper, but a newspaper. You'll need a carton of some box of some kind in which to put the baskets. So, and it doesn't matter right now which one it is, but choose a carton, a nice clean, new, not a used, never a used, never, ever, ever put a used carton on a gift basket. Stupido. Bad idea. Don't do it. Why? First of all, it's going to look like crap when it arrives, because it already does when it leaves your house. It's going to look repaired, and for that amount of money, $2 or $3, you just dare not do that to louse up your customer image. Wrong. Don't do it. All right, so that's the thing. And you'll need some tape, some packing tape, what they call packing Scotch tape, but like about 2 inches wide or so, 2.5 inches wide, that kind of stuff. That packing tape. Your strongest suit, if you really learn how to do this, you will do it locally, and you'll be able to deliver the things without having to pack them, which is so cool. You don't have to pack those things. It's worth delivering to not have to pack, okay? Take my word for it. If you do have to pack and ship, I will teach you how to do that with impunity. In other words, where it arrives at the destination exactly the way it left your bench, your workbench, okay? We'll get into all of that when we get back into this stuff. That'll be tomorrow morning. And again on Sunday, I'm going to cover it both tomorrow and on Sunday, how to go about doing this. And I'll show you demos of it and so forth. And we'll show you how to use food in baskets, how to use gift items in baskets, how to use jewelry in baskets, how to use everything from watermelons to wristwatches, everything. Okay? And we will also demonstrate why that's such a good handshake, how and why. It's so fantastic. A gift basket is a great way to introduce the ideas to somebody in a pleasant way, in a nice and pleasant and non-insistent way. Just, hey, thought you might have fun with this stuff. Games, puzzles, and toys. I didn't put that on the list, but I did put a list up this morning, of some of the basket ideas that I have. The things I did not list were the game. Well, I did list the games. I put table games in there. I put D&D in there. But I did not put a collection of table games that someone can play, or bed games that somebody can play, bedridden patient can play games, things to occupy that are not computer things. Yeah, things that are not that are not an app. Not an app.